Wow, you guys, I mean, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Hot Wheels Dad. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and today's episode I wanted to do a little bit of an install. Since you guys saw the truck last, I did an upgrade on the fog lights down here at the bottom. I did go ahead and I ordered the regular headlights, the low beams here. As you can see, it's still the halogen color. I wanted to make sure that it actually matched the fog lights. Let me turn on the fog lights here really quick so you can see the difference currently. Alright, so as you can see, there is a difference in color here, and I went with the last fit LED lights for the fogs, and they were gracious enough to send me a lighting kit for the low beams. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be installing the last fit Pro LED lighting. Pretty cool set. You actually get a dust cover, and then you get the LEDs. Let me open it for you really quick here so you can kind of see. Alright, so you get the fan and the dust cover here, and that plugs into the actual lighting assembly here. Pretty neat, pretty cool setup. I'm going to get those installed for you today. I'm going to do a little how-to video, how to install the headlights on the 2018 F-150, and let's get right to it. I did want to let you guys know, as always, I do have a product link down in the description below. You can use code HWDAD to save some cash for you on the Last Fit website. I will put that link down below like I mentioned, and let's get right into the install here. Okay, so to get to the headlights, you have to access it through the bottom down here. So there's just a few different bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right behind this here, this assembly is going to be the headlights. So I'm gonna get those unbolted up. So one thing I want to make mention here, these bolts are 7/32 socket. I actually went to go install these last night, and as you can see here, I have all of my sockets, and guess which one was missing? The 7/32. So I had to go to Home Depot today, get a whole new set, but the videos that I have seen on YouTube, they haven't really mentioned what size socket you need. So I am going to let you guys know you do need the 7/32 socket. So let's get these unbolted here really quick. Alright, so now that those are unbolted, you should be able to lift this up here, but there is a little hand turn bolt right here that you need to remove, and that just comes out, and that allows this to have way more movement. You got to kind of lift it up and over the fender well here. Alright, so as soon as that comes out a little bit, you have some access to the lights here. These are the highs, and the lows that we're going to be replacing are the ones up here at the top. We just got to remove that cap, pull it out, pull the assembly out, and then replace the bulb. Should be a pretty simple, quick and easy install, but let me get up in there off camera, and then I'll show you after it comes out. Alright, so it actually looks like there is a little rubber grommet piece that you just have to pull off here. There's a little pull tab, and it pops right off like that, and then it gives you access to the bulbs right there. You should just be able to unscrew the bulb. Alright, so here is the stock bulb. You unplug the assembly from there, and if you can see here, there's a little plug, and then the last fit LED should be a direct fit right into the assembly, and then you have the dust cover here. So the cool thing about the last fit is they give you plenty of room to work with as far as the cord goes. So this plugs directly into right here, and then this plugs into your OEM lighting assembly, and then it gives you enough room to kind of get this pushed in and seal there. So again, it's difficult to record, hold the camera, get up in there. So I'm gonna install the light, and then I will work on getting the wires hooked up for you. I'm gonna see if I can actually get it on camera, but it's kind of hard to work with both my hands and get the camera up there, but let's see what I can do. All right, so I recommend watching the little tab thing when you push it in through, so you can watch where the tabs are coming through and kind of angle it. I did find it kind of difficult to angle it a little bit in there because of how big this part is, so it's a little difficult to get the angle right. So if you watch it from the front, you can actually see these guys, these little tabs go into the right one, and then you just give it a spin and it spins it right into place. So this one is installed up in the housing. Now I just need to get the wires hooked up for power so the lights will come on. All right guys, so one thing I can recommend that's different from the instruction manual here. So number 5, it says lock the LED bulb headlight into housing, then connect the wires and connect the power plug. So with the amount of room that you have to work with, you actually have to stuff the power plug into the housing in order for the dust cover to seal correctly. I would recommend hooking the power up first, then stuffing the wires into the housing, and then install the bulb in and spin it into place, because if you get the wires, it's really tough to get the wires to stay in place here and get a good seal on the actual rubber mount that is on the OEM piece. So these really don't stay into place. You actually have to stuff them into the housing first and then have enough room to seal the edges around here. So if you're going by the instruction manual, I would go the opposite as far as getting them hooked up, stuffing them in, and then putting the bulb into place. And then that way this gets a good seal. It took me about 25 minutes to figure that out, and a lot of frustration and a lot of dust and dirt trying to get this to seal when it wouldn't, based off of the amount of room you have after you hook up everything first. Just a little bit of a recommendation here. Now it's nice and tight on there. The seal is good. It's not going anywhere. But with the wires on the outside, it would not actually seal really good. So we do have some lights here. Bam. Bam. Now they match, top and bottom, matches really good. Here is the stock halogen compared to the last fit LED. Two completely different colors. I don't know if the camera's picking it up that well, but you can definitely tell in person. Let's shut the garage. I know it's still daytime out, but let's see if we can see a difference up here on the garage. So before the install, I actually put some tape up here on the garage door so I can make sure that after all is said and done, that the lights are still measuring in the same spot, measuring evenly across. After the install, it does look like this one over here is currently in the same spot, but as you can see, check that out. Compared to that, it's a world of difference. No, it's not nighttime out right now, but I wanted to get the install done during the day. You can just see the different yellow and the white LED. Looks amazing. All right, so let's check it out. Looks like they're straight across. There's my markings for the stock. Yep, pretty close to straight across there. And now you can tell definitely the lights match the fog lights and the LED headlights. All right, guys, I wanted to give you guys a real world kind of first drive with these lights, and oh my gosh, you can already tell, look at how bright they are. It is a difference between night and day. I mean, as far as distance goes, I can see almost twice as far, and as far as close, I mean, it really lights up the road nicely. So currently these are the low beams. When I do turn on the high beams, the halogens come on. I don't know if you guys see the difference there, but the halogens do come back on. But honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna need the high beams with how efficient these LED bulbs are. You guys, I mean, impression here of these lights is just pretty crazy at how well they light the road up here. And I'm gonna turn down this street here. Let you guys see how illuminated it is here. I mean, it lights up the street all the way down there. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes. Love it. Love these lights here. All right, you guys, that's it for this episode of Hot Wheels Dad. I want to thank you for tuning in. Almost at 850 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you like this content, you want to see more content on the F-150, please subscribe, please like this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Always remember, you are the maker of your own story, so don't forget to make it legendary. All right, you guys, peace.